Orbis started as a company that was doing point-of-cow diagnostics, every cow, every milking. And the idea there was to allow farmers to increase the genetic gain of their herd, right? Some types of milk are better for tasty cheese, some are better for Greek yogurt. Well, we were just on the brink of a Series A raise, had been very successful when COVID hit. So we decided to accelerate, and we chose to work on COVID immunity because there were already really good tests out there for COVID infection. We were just on the brink of commercializing when what was fantastic for the world, the vaccine came out, was terrible for Orbis. So we quite effectively adapted. And we said, we're not a COVID company, we're not a milk company, we're a diagnostic platform company. What's our platform going to be? And we chose hepatitis B, and that turned out to be very, very clever. Right now, all around the world, it's very difficult for people to get doctor's appointments. It's expensive. There's this whole push to decentralize medicine. The biggest bottleneck to that right now is diagnostics, and blood diagnostics in particular. 70% of all medical decisions get made based on a diagnostic test, and those require that you go to a lab, you get a venous blood draw, somebody does tests, it can take days. That's a speed bump. Orbis is about smoothing over that speed bump. Let's make diagnostic testing facile. Let's make it easy. Let's make it convenient. The path that we're on is to start building up our collection of those tests that we can do. And we're starting with a really important global challenge, which is hepatitis B. So a lot of people don't realize that hepatitis B today is the world's deadliest virus. Over 250 million people have hepatitis B. 87% of them don't know they have it. That means that that infectious disease spreads through communities and people don't know it. They don't know that they're giving it to their baby. One of the most effective ways to transmit hepatitis B is through the birth process. 90% of the babies that are born to women who have a positive hepatitis antigen test will pass that virus on to their children. Of those children, the vast majority of them will develop chronic hepatitis B. It's much, much worse for babies than it is for somebody like you or me. We will make an absolutely fundamentally important difference in being able to tell people that they carry this deadly virus so that they don't pass it around to the people that they love. I call Orbis the Nespresso of diagnostics because, like I said, we want to bring diagnostics to people's fingertips. The biggest difference between us and Nespresso is that we can make 5 different cups of coffee at once. So our technology multiplexes the types of tests that you want. So for example, for the hepatitis B panel that we've developed, we measure 3 separate blood markers that tell you everything from whether you've got the disease to whether you need a vaccine, all at once in 30 minutes from a single finger stick of blood. The idea that something that we're doing here in New Zealand could make a difference in the world on that kind of scope and scale is really, really awesome. I'm really, really pleased to be part of that.